Hi everyone, it's Emily. Assembling a fashion portfolio can be a lot of work and time, but if you want to be a fashion designer, it's your job to put in the work, have an eye for detail, know how to edit, and create a presentation. So in this video, I'm going to go over what should be included in a fashion portfolio and how to take your designer eye and apply it to your actual portfolio. So let's get started. So first and foremost, you should have a mood board. This shows your inspiration for what you're presenting. It should show the origin of your ideas and your research. If you'd like more information on how to create a mood board, you can even take a look at my video, how to create a mood board. The link will be in the description. I would recommend putting together a board of 4 to 8 images. You don't want to overdo it too much. Market and trend report is an optional element to include. It will show that you have done your research and why you chose your inspiration, your styles, and your fabrics. I would include images with the report so it's easier to digest. And if you really want to go the extra mile and impress your interviewer, potential employer, or potential investor, you should identify your customer. Explain who they are and what they want, everything from their demographics, which includes their age, their gender, their income, their location, to their psychographics, which is going to include their attitudes and other psychological criteria. The more you can explain why you designed this collection and how it can be sellable, the more impressive the portfolio. This isn't the glamorous, creative part of the process. It's sort of creative, maybe not in the way that you think of for a fashion designer, but it's very important because today fashion is very crowded and the market is just very saturated. It's not just about making the wildest clothing designs or the prettiest clothing designs, because in the end, it is a business. The next thing I would consider including is some rough hand sketches or a sketchbook to show how your ideas evolve. You don't need to show every style, but just to get an idea of like maybe how your brain works. You should definitely include digital fashion flats of your styles completed in Adobe Illustrator. This will show you that you know AI and you understand construction. I've seen some really amazing hand-drawn flats, but nowadays it's usually good to show you know Adobe Illustrator because a lot of production is done and it's much more exact and you can see all the little details that go into the construction of that garment. For my own personal portfolio, I added color to the front of my Adobe Illustrator flats and I showed the back in black and white. The black and white version is optional, but definitely include at least, I would say, the fronts in color, if not both the front and the back. Next, I would include fashion illustrations. If you haven't seen my video on fashion drawing, there will be a link in the description, and I just go through the basic proportions, but there is a lot of great templates. You can just Google or use Pinterest and use them to create illustrations with much more movement. And these can be hand or digital. It's important to see this for your interviewer, your potential employer, investor, so that you can show how your styles look together. So, the versatility of like your top with this skirt or this bottom, just so they can really see the collection, not just as an individual, but as an outfit. Your interviewer or your potential employer is looking for someone to create tech packs, I would include this. It'll demonstrate you can fill these forms out correctly, and you should know how to spec a garment. There are resources online and templates to help you with this. Tech packs are important for production, so I would include call outs on your designs and little close-up details as well, just to show that you do have that eye. As an added bonus, it would be a great plus to show finished garments or photos of them to see how your designs translate from inspiration and sketches, and make sure that the photos look somewhat professional if you do choose to include them. The garment should either be on a mannequin or a model or laid flat, and you can even include close-ups of the details. Are looking for examples of these portfolios, I highly recommend looking at Behance. There's some really professional looking portfolios on there, and not all of them will include everything that I just mentioned. For example, the tech packs, you probably won't see that on there, but you can see some really beautiful artistic collections on there. I also think creating a logo and branding your portfolio can really pull the concept together. It shows that you sort of have that, you understand the business and marketing and branding, and how you lay out your images and your text is important to how the viewer is going to comprehend that information. Every detail matters, so you'll have to use your designer eye beyond just fashion and use it for graphics and layouts. I would also recommend maybe having a digital version of your portfolio, and you can have a sample to send in emails, or like if you're want to share it on LinkedIn or any sort of digital platform. I'm wearing the Grace top from my spring collection. I recently released it last March, so it hasn't been out too long, but I will put a link in the description for you guys to find this style along with the rest of the spring collection. Comment below if you'd like me to do more videos and blogs on fashion portfolios, and let me know if you have any questions or specific topics you'd like me to cover. You can subscribe to my channel and click the bell to get notified when I upload new videos every Friday. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.